Hello, this is Dale Caffey with more of the great things happening at the Waco Independent School District. I am on the campus of Cesar Chavez Middle School, and I'm with Jared Nazarian, and this place is his home for 9 months of the year, and we're here today because Jared has been named the Region 12 Secondary Teacher of the Year. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you very much.
Way to go. Now, obviously, being the Teacher of the Year here at the campus level was a great honor for you. Later on, you were surprised in your classroom by Dr. Bonnie Kane to tell you you were the District Secondary Teacher of the Year, and now Region 12 says you're going on to state competition. How do you feel?
It's super exciting. It's been, every point of those journeys has been a humbling, exciting journey and exciting announcement. You know, when Dr. Kane came in with the cameras and several of you guys coming in there, I was just shell-shocked, and it's been a very awesome year. I felt super appreciated by the staff and by our administrators. It's been a great year.
How many years have you been teaching now?
7 years.
Okay.
So I almost feel like a veteran now.
7 years, but prior to that, you had another career. Talk about that.
Yeah, you know, I actually went to Baylor and I graduated with a finance degree. And towards the end of my Baylor career, I kind of got a little involved with coaching and was interested in coaching, but it was a little bit too far along to quit my finance and go into the coaching world. So I graduated with a finance degree, and then I went and worked at Wells Fargo for 2 years. Had a great experience, really found a lot of success, enjoyed coworkers, enjoyed just the atmosphere of the business world. But I'd always kind of had a knack for coaching and for working with youth. I'd worked at different summer camps and just really enjoyed that. And so, yeah, I took a few very small steps to follow the teaching career, and here I am.
I'll follow up on that because obviously working at Wells Fargo was successful but not as fulfilling as you would like.
Sure.
And you touched on that. You wanted to be around the young people again.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I really enjoy youth. I really enjoy young people. I really enjoy kids. You know, my wife and I, we have 3 kids, and I just enjoy just the opportunity to impact people. And growing up, I had a lot of really awesome role models who honestly shaped who I am today. And I look back and I'm super thankful for them. And I want to be that role model for the kids in my classroom, for the athletes that I've coached in the past. I want to be that role model. And, you know, not that I couldn't find purpose in the business world, which I did find purpose, but it wasn't necessarily my purpose. It was, I think I had something else for me. And so here I am.
Right. You mentioned 7 years now in the teaching field, all 7 at Waco ISD, and if not, where else did you teach?
Yeah, so all 7 in Waco ISD at this campus. So I've been here. This is all I know. You know, I actually came in, originally I taught a business class my first year while I was coaching. I coached for 4 years, really enjoyed the coaching profession. Got out of that just because we got little kids running around the house and needed some more time for them. But yeah, I've been here my whole career.
Are you, and you say you're taking a break from coaching now?
So I haven't been coaching for 2 years now.
Okay.
So yeah, so.
Is coaching something you want to get back into as your children get older? Or?
You know, that's an interesting question. I love athletics. I grew up team sports all throughout my life, and I think that's something that could come back up as my kids get older and maybe helping coach their teams or possibly getting back into the coaching world.
You are a math teacher, correct?
Correct.
Okay. We'll talk about that in just a moment, but you've spent all 7 years at Cesar Chavez Middle School. Right. A lot of teachers wouldn't touch middle school with a 10-foot pole because of where the children are in their lives. You seem to like it.
Yeah, you know, it is middle school is a really interesting time frame for kids. And you know, there's a lot of awkwardness going on. There's a lot of just interesting conversations, but I enjoy it because the kids are still receptive. And what I enjoy is making kids laugh. I enjoy developing those relationships, and I feel like this middle school age is perfect for me because it's still, you can still be silly enough to kind of have fun, but it's the same point they're ready to really learn and to be serious at the same time. So
we had the pleasure of talking to some of the students when you got the District Secondary Teacher of the Year award. and they were very complimentary, and you weren't even paying them. There's something about you that they like. What do you think that is?
You know, it was interesting. I went back and looked at some of that, and a lot of the kids were saying, "Well, he's funny. He likes," and you know, I love that. That's a great compliment. It seems to be they enjoy being in the classroom. They enjoy the atmosphere of fun while still learning at the same time, and it's really important. These kids, they need that safe environment to be able to have fun while at the same time growing in their individual lives.
And you have to teach them math too. You have to get serious at times. How tough is it to teach the middle school age mathematic concepts that they're going to need as they venture into high school?
Yeah, it's definitely a challenge. This curriculum, and even we've seen new curriculum this year, has been challenging. I think it's just motivation every single day. You know, my goal is for them to improve every single day they come into the classroom. And if they can do that, if they can gain some knowledge, if they can improve, well, over the course of the year, they'll be adequately prepared for whatever comes their way in the next years.
Let's talk about the population here at Cesar Chavez. A lot of Hispanic students, students who are in the lower socioeconomic class, if you will, hardworking parents. Tell me what you like about being around a student like that.
You know, these students, they enjoy the attention. They enjoy just being with a teacher that kind of goes down on their level, and that's my goal. I don't try to kind of be a dictator in my classroom. I try to mix kind of a combination of fun while also being authoritarian at the same time, where commanding the respect, but at the same time, you got to establish a relationship first. And that's kind of my goal with these students, is gain their trust first. And if I can gain their trust, then I can get them to work hard in the classroom.
6th, 7th, and 8th graders on this campus, do you work with any particular, all of them, or one particular grade?
So the majority, this past year was just 8th grader, and most of my career I've worked with just 8th graders. I did one stint with 6th graders, and that was an interesting experience. It was actually a lot different, but I really enjoy the 8th grade class.
Well, an elementary school is, you know, K through 5 or pre-K through 5. But you get to a middle school where it's 6th, 7th, and 8th, you get kids who have just come out of elementary, and then you get kids who are ready to go on to high school. So there's a huge change there.
My 1 year with 6th grade was, I learned a lot, but I was sure glad to get back to the 8th graders.
What do you find about the 8th graders? I mean, you know it's important that they start learning that math as they head in to be freshmen.
Sure. You know, I think with the 8th graders, they are more intentional and more serious about their academics, just because they know, hey, we got to get this on track before we get to high school. So
very good. Let's talk about your family. First of all, where are you from? Tell us a little bit about your background.
Yeah, you know, I grew up, most of my growing up years were in Monroe, Louisiana. I went to high school there. Really enjoyed the small town feel of Monroe, and then my sister had gone to Baylor, and so I kind of followed her to Baylor. And you know, honestly, going through Baylor, I was planning on getting out of Waco as soon as possible, but my wife and I met towards the end of my Baylor career. We stayed here, got involved in our church, and have been here ever since. We currently have 3 little girls at home, ages 1, 2.5, and 4.5. So we don't really sleep at all, but we sure do love having kids and being in Waco.
Very good. Let's talk about how this process now is going to continue, having been named the Region 12 Teacher of the Year in the secondary level. Tell us about the next step. What happens?
You know, honestly, I'm not real familiar with what's going on. I know that we're going on to the state competition with the other regional Teachers of the Year. I'm excited to represent Waco ISD, really excited to represent our campus and just all the good people that are here on this campus.
Very good. Any other closing comments as you venture on to the state competition? I know you're about to go on vacation. I'm glad we caught you before you left town.
No, again, I feel super just really humbled and encouraged by this award. I really am excited to represent our campus. We really do have a great staff here and great administrators, and we've been through a lot of challenges, but it feels really rewarding to be able to represent our campus.
Very good. Jared Nazarian, congratulations
Thank you
once
very
again.
much.
This is Jared Nazarian, a math teacher here at Cesar Chavez Middle School. He is the Region 12 Secondary Teacher of the Year.